Good morning, and this morning I'm going to share with you this book called Refuge, which looks at the nativity story from the donkey's perspective. So it's called Refuge by Anne Booth and Sam Usher. The man led me, and I carried the woman all the way to Bethlehem. And then the baby was born. The shepherds came first. And after them, the 3 kings. When the last king left, the scent of frankincense lingering in the air, we all slept, and the man had a dream of danger. He woke long before the sun rose and took the woman. She took the baby, and she kissed him. She smelt his sweet baby breath and felt his soft, warm baby skin, and how his lashes tickled her cheek as he sleepily nuzzled her neck. "Time to go," she said. Then they wrapped him up warm and kissed him again, and the man came to get me. He patted me between the ears and led me out. "Come on, old friend, we're off on a journey again." And we left some gold for the innkeeper, for he had been good to us when others had not. And we set off. Under starlight, through empty streets, while people were sleeping, hoping for the kindness of strangers again. As we passed the shepherds in the fields, and there were whispered blessings, and the movement of sheep in the darkness, and the clasp of rough hands, and the love of warm hearts. And I kept walking and carrying my precious load, and when the woman held the baby close to her heart, and she and the man talked about journeys and dreams and warnings and the love of a baby and the kindness of strangers. And when we rested and they were frightened, they took hope from each other and from the baby's tiny first smile. And we entered into Egypt. And we found refuge. And that's a final picture there. And there's a few things I love about this book. The first one, because it reminds me that Jesus was human. That the fact that he had, that baby spell, that his eyelashes tickled his mum, that he had his first smile. I think sometimes we forget that Jesus is the Son of God, but came down as a baby. The most vulnerable thing you could be. And I also love this book because it takes it beyond what we know about the nativity story. It reminds us that the journey didn't finish there for Mary and Joseph and Jesus. It didn't finish in the stable where the shepherds and the wise men have come to visit. Their journey carried on. Their journey to trying to find refuge and a safe place continued. and we're going to hear from Ben tomorrow a little bit more about their journey and seeking refuge. Have a good day.